Do you whiff lots of shots that you know you should
I
hit?
am blind.
Okay. I'm darting deep. Yeah, we should fall.
Silva's in their
Full
space.
fall.
What is that?
Regress A.
Well, you've come to the right place. It's reverse 6K, and I found myself in the same spots as you all. I was a console player that swapped over to PC, and my aim was really bad. Over the time since I began my PC journey, I've picked up a few tips and tricks along the way. Now, I can hit higher ranks in multiple different FPS games, such as Valorant, Apex Legends, Rainbow Six Siege, and more. Now I want to share what I've learned with you all, so here's 5 tips and tricks to help you improve your aim in FPS games. Let's get started. Making sure your PC is running optimally can help instantly improve your performance. Adjust your video settings to ensure your frames per second are running smoothly, and choose the appropriate level of texture quality to give you the best game experience. With the right settings, you'll be headshotting like a pro. Typically, to maximize your frames in game, you want to turn down all the graphics settings to the lowest they can possibly be. That way, you can push as many frames out as possible. Some other settings you can play around with if you have an NVIDIA graphics card are the settings in the NVIDIA control panel. Make sure your refresh rate on your monitor is turned to the highest possible available. I messed this up for months after I purchased my first gaming monitor. It was running at 60 Hz when it was able to run at 240. I instantly saw a difference in my gameplay after I corrected this simple mistake. Next, if you go to the Manage 3D Settings tab, there are some settings that you should change to maximize your performance. You should copy the settings on the screen now. These will be the ones that will give you the best results. Having a comfortable sensitivity is the starting point for improving your aim. Think about your sensitivity as your foundation. Without it, it doesn't really matter what you do after. Sensitivity is pretty personal, but there are some general tips that can get you started. When you're first starting out, a good rule of thumb is to look up what sensitivities pro players are using in your game of choice and trying out a couple of different ones and see what works best for you. The typical pro player in the popular game Valorant uses an in-game sensitivity of 0.3 and 800 dpi. When it comes to aiming, or any skill for that matter, practice makes perfect. Don't just rely on tutorials and pro advice. The only way to get better is by practicing yourself. In-game practice ranges are a great spot to work on your aim. Other games such as aim trainers are also great resources. I've used both Kovacs and Aim Labs, and they both work well. I'd recommend Aim Labs because it's free and it has many different tasks to work on different aspects of aiming. Before you start playing, take a few minutes to warm up. Don't worry, this doesn't mean doing push-ups. Put some time into aiming practice to help loosen up your fingers, maintain small movements, and track targets quickly. Game modes like Deathmatch or Free-for-All are all great spots to work on both your aim and your movement before hopping into Ranked. Getting a warm-up in is crucial because it allows you to start off your gaming session playing at your best, instead of starting out slowly and gradually warming up during a match. In games such as Overwatch or Valorant, where the first round or fight can really swing the game in your favor, starting out strong can really help you climb in the long run. The last tip for improving your aim is all about where to place your crosshair. Keeping your crosshair head height will minimize the amount of distance you will have to flick. The less you have to correct, the easier it is to land shots. Look at this clip of Ye, arguably the best player in Valorant. His crosshair is always in a spot where an enemy could peek him. Keeping your crosshair on the right spot can mean the difference between a win and a loss, so practice, practice, practice. Valorant is a game where you can instantly die to a headshot, so maintaining good crosshair placement is essential. Valorant maps are also designed to help you maintain good crosshair placement. The double stack box is something that is very common on each Valorant map, and there's a good reason why. Each box in the game is the same height as each character in the game, so if you keep your crosshair about the height of one of these boxes, this will help align your crosshair in the correct spot. Thanks for watching all the way to this part of the video, and for a quick thank you, here's an Aim Labs playlist I've created that really took my aim to the next level. Gridshot Ultimate is a great task for getting reps in. The amount of targets that spawn allow you to quickly warm up compared to other tasks in Aim Labs. The key with this task is to make sure you maintain around 90% accuracy. A big mistake I see a lot of players making is rushing through the task, trying to only work on speed while sacrificing accuracy. Great aim is being accurate with your shots, so that's the skill we want to prioritize. The speed will come with time and practice. Headshot precision is the best task to help you practice horizontal motion, which is very common in games like Valorant. If your crosshair placement is good, the majority of the motion that you will be doing is horizontal correction. This task will help you get faster and more accurate with these types of movements, so it's a perfect task to add to your routine. Switch track ultimate is my favorite task for practicing tracking, which is important in games that have longer TTKs like Apex Legends, Overwatch, and Halo. This task helps you control your crosshair at a steady speed, which helps your aim stay smooth. The best aimers in each game have very smooth aim, which is a sign that they are very comfortable with their own sense and have mastered it. Microshot precision is a great task for working on micro adjustments to your aim. Being slightly off with your shots happens all the time. This task helps you be fast and accurate in a small range around the center of your screen, and in games where fast, short-range flicks are very important, this task will help out a ton. 6-shot ultimate is the best task for working on precision, as the small targets force you to slow down your aim and be as accurate as possible. Most of the other tasks help you work on speed and execution, while this task drastically improves your precision and accuracy. The trick to this task is to try and not miss a single target, even if it forces you to aim very slowly. This is the perfect task to cap off this routine. This playlist is a complete routine for improving every aspect of your aim. I do each of these tasks 2 to 3 times before I hop into ranked. 10 to 15 minutes each day is all you need to quickly and dramatically improve your aim in any FPS game. I used to play aim labs for hours and didn't see much improvement. This playlist allowed me to work smarter, not harder, and I saw much more improvement faster than ever before. That's it for our tips on how to improve your aim in FPS games. Remember, having consistent aim is the key to actually improving in competitive games, because it allows you to focus on the mental game, which is what separates the good players from the pros. Make sure to optimize your PC and game settings, adjust your sensitivity to something that is comfortable to you, consistently practice with the intent to improve, warm up before playing, and paying attention to your crosshair placement in-game are the keys to success in improving your aim. With some dedication and practice, you'll be well on your way to becoming an aim master. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more content in the future. This is your boy Reverse 6K signing out.